Hey everyone, I'm Aidan, and today's advice, I've realised it's this weird thing where I'm going on this journey and I'm updating you all on what works for me instead of me going like, oh, I know everything. I've come to realise that I've been placing value and weight in all the wrong places. I think I read something about something getting banned in the UK, and instead of me getting worked up about it, I was like, oh no. Anyway, moving on. Good start. Yeah, okay. Gone for water. Water required. Basically, whatever that ban was, which probably isn't even going to happen, like, it's weightless. It doesn't have any weight in my life, so there's no use losing a ton of energy to it. And it's the exact same for stuff like, oh, I may have to go a temporary amount of time before these cool ideas in my head turn up. There's no weight there. There's no use losing energy to that. That's normal. That, oh, I have about 60 years left and I have all these good things to look forward to. Why lose energy to that? Place the value in what is actually here. For instance, this camera, this 3-monitor setup, this entire house, which I can now live in sustainably, and everything's amazing. Yeah, now, there's value, but when there's something like I place value in something that hasn't arrived yet, I'm doing it wrong. And I've realised this. Basically, life is kind of like auditioning all this energy. Like that cat at the start, I saw that as this kind of like energy auditioning, and I get to judge whether or not it has value or not. And of course that was valuable. I love cats. Instead of giving all of these cool things that would be fun and entertaining, all of this power and value, you take your value and power back. Know that you are the most valuable person in your life, and you have to let them chase you and let them audition and prove their value to you. So I've already got everything that has value to me. That's what I'm realising here. There is no more mountain to climb. I'm here. So we just enjoy the ride for the rest of my life, instead of just trying to build up to something. With the missing Doctor Who episodes, I would literally scroll pretty much all day on YouTube trying to get them to appear. I'd spend time on Twitter, missingepisodes.proboards.com, just pretty much anywhere, even Facebook, anywhere I could possibly see some news that I possibly missed. And I was giving it so much power, so much value, when in actual reality, I should be giving value to what is currently here. I mean, Film is Fabulous is an incredible group that helps out those old film collectors that are either dying or have died and the family's mourning, and they take entire collections and make sure that these collections don't get thrown away and all this lost media gets preserved. It's beautiful. And instead of focusing on that, I've been like, when's these Doctor Who lost media episodes going to turn up? Oh, it's taken me far longer than I would like to admit to realise the true value is, like, for instance, take the third Doctor's era. At one point, the era was basically half recovered, and there was so many episodes missing. But even before I was born, they managed to recover the entire thing. But that's kind of different too, because you can't really trust time. Time doesn't exist. Therefore, if something was recovered before you were born, like we could go into a timeline where all of the first and second Doctor eras were already recovered before I was born. Time itself is not important. Stop giving that so much value and power. That's what I've realised here. I've been thinking that for the past 12 years, I haven't received this manifest. And I've realised I've given that so much weight that it doesn't actually have. It's, 12 years. Hardly feel it now, because all of time happens at once. Is it going to take a whole year for anything to turn up? There's no weight to that. There's no value in this stuff. Believe me, it'll turn up and I'll be like, oh, well, that turned up. That's awesome. But then I will move on with my day onto other things that have more value. Most of season 1, 2 and 6 of Classic Who have been recovered, and I realised in the past episode I forgot to mention seasons 3, 4 and 5 could do with some love at like recovering some episodes, but you know, I need to stop giving it so much weight and value. There's absolutely zero weight to like all these episodes I lost. There's no weight to that. There's no value in these coming back. I need to just let them go fully, move on with my life, and they'll turn up. It really is that simple. But give value to what is currently in your life, like seasons 1, 2, 6 onwards. I mean, all 10 episodes of the War Games were junked, and we have access to them. That in itself is miraculous. And yet, previously, I would just push that to the side, like, oh, that's fine, we completed that, the journey's over, let me focus on all of this now. And it's like, but what if I focus on what's already here instead, flip the tables, and keep giving out the signal to the universe, more of this, please, instead of more of that. Soulmate-wise, why have I been given this sort of singlehood, like, oh, I would like to be with a woman someday? Why have I been given that so much weight where it's really bothered me? It's weightless. That there's nothing wrong with being single right now. And giving value to this mystery woman who I've never met, or at least to my knowledge, I could have been in school with her. I don't know. But, you know, I need to stop giving so much value to that. It's just an idea. Like, these things come into my life and improve my life in their mysterious ways, but I don't actively lose energy anymore to these things. That's the idea, at least. And I'm still improving on that. And at some point, I'll be fully detached and focused on what truly matters. Everything currently here. Because this is how to stop upholding the illusion that there is a lack. The only reason that you've noticed a lack is because you've been so attached to the idea of the lack. You've given it so much weight. You've given all of that coming into your life so much value, when what you're supposed to be doing is taking them off the pedestal and putting yourself on the pedestal. So these bits of energy have to actually earn your trust and earn worth in your eyes instead of the other way around. So just move on, enjoy life, and realise you've had it wrong this whole time. You actually have enough to live off and be happy for the full day onwards. How am I to know how my entire day will go? It's impossible to know, because the universe is the one guiding everything and has the knowledge of how it goes. I'm just in the passenger seat. I have all these ideas because, you know, I'm literally willed to be creative. Why lose so much energy to anything anymore? I just want a calm, peaceful life, and I've got it. What more do I need? Anyways, I'm calling it quits here. So if you got this far, put paint in the comments. Also, if you haven't already, leave a like and subscribe. Anyways, I love you all. Hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.